thing filming? Hi. Hey guys, what's happening? Another great day at the New England Motorcycle Museum. This is Ken Kaplan Sr. riding Uncle Dale's VFR800 Interceptor. This thing is an absolute rocket ship. I get to ride a lot of bikes, and I'll put this one at the top of my list of bikes that I'd want to take to the beach or to Laconia. It's an absolute rocket ship. This is Honda's 25th anniversary VFR800 Interceptor. This was purchased brand new by Uncle Dale, Dale Piper, aka Heavy D from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And he gave us the honor of finding a new home. Unfortunately and sadly, Dale's wife passed away earlier this year, and Dale has subsequently sold his business and his house and is moving to Florida. So Dale bought this when he was 48 years old. He's 60 now, and he's a premier motorcycle collector. Dale had one of the finest collections of motorcycles in the Northeast. He sold most of his bikes, they were mostly Japanese bikes, to the Tanaka family over in Japan. He had a beautiful collection of well over 100 bikes, some real primo stuff. This was his pride and joy. This was a bike he enjoyed to ride the most. Why? Well, it's a blast to ride. It looks like a sport bike, but it rides like a touring bike. The bars are about 3 inches higher than where a sport bike would be. The pegs are in a nice spot, and it's got the massive removable luggage, so you can take this off.
That's stock from the factory.
Stock from the factory. These bikes were big money when they were new. I had it memorized earlier, but I forget. I know he paid up for it. He paid a lot of money for it, and he maintained it beautifully. Single-sided swing arm, twin spar aluminum frame, V4 double. I think it's a double overhead cam. Has a VTEC system on it that it's almost like a turbocharger over 7,000 RPM. It just lights right up, and it looks like a spaceship from the back here with the 4 chrome or polished stainless caps on the exhaust. The best part about this bike, one of the best parts, is the ride, the way it rides, but it also is fun to look at. It's got the 25th anniversary paint job on it. Just a stunning machine, and one of the fastest bikes I've ridden in a little while. We test a lot of vintage bikes. It's not every day I get to ride one of these much more modern bikes like this. I love the headlights on it, the dual headlights, and the swoopy fairing on it. The mirrors are nice up and high, so you don't have to contort yourself to ride this thing. It's a very comfortable bike. Again, Dale just turned 60 and moved down to Florida. That's the only reason this came up for sale. You'll be the second owner if you buy this bike. And I can tell you, Dale ran a trucking company with, I think he said like 800 trucks or something like that. Massive trucking company, steel trucking company. And he knew how to take care of his machines and his equipment. He never beat on his stuff, and everything was maintained perfectly, and he's mechanically better than most mechanics. He really knows his shit. So this was owned and maintained by Dale. Never beat on, never rode wheelies or whole shots or any of that stuff. This was just ridden comfortably with him and his wife Beth on it. So they would tour around on this thing and go up to Merrickade and Laconia and travel all over Pennsylvania. So starts right up. Everything works exactly like it should, brand new. The horn, every light, turn signal, bulb, it needs nothing. This is exactly the way he bought it to us, and it doesn't need any service. It's perfect. If you have any questions about it, give us a call, 860-454-7024. I'm going to take it for a little ride, and then I'll meet you up in the showroom, okay? You want to do a ride-by? Dale has probably sold, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 10 bikes to us this year, and I think this is the last of the bikes he's going to sell. And you know, I'm pretty sure he saved the best for last. This is a bike he really enjoyed riding. He's got some Harleys too, but he's like me. He's more of a motorcycle enthusiast. He's not a Harley snob. He's got new Harleys and old Harleys, and heck, he's even got his dad's old shovel head full dresser. But he loves a performance bike, and he knows a good bike when he sees it. And this thing caught his eye. He bought it brand new and loved it since it was brand new, and took really good care of it. And it's a great ride, really smooth, really fast, really comfortable, pretty much vibration free, and typical Honda quality. It's not going to give you any problems. And if you want to ride this thing cross country tomorrow, well, that's what it's designed for. If you want to go ripping through the canyons, it'll do that too. If you want to take it on a vacation with a passenger, you've got the luggage capability here, and twin removable saddlebags. So Dale's priced it reasonably. I know these are pretty rare. I don't think there was too many of the 25th anniversary models, and this one's been expertly maintained since new and single owner. So it's not often that we know the full provenance on a bike, and this one's a class act, just like Uncle Dale. So you know, I read some of the tests about this bike, and they said the exhaust note and the way the engine worked, it was kind of addicting or intoxicating, the rush over 7,000 RPM. So you'd find yourself quite often, you know, opening it up because it's just so fun to ride, and that's what it's all about. The bike looks fun to ride. It is fun to ride, and it's a world-class Honda quality. It doesn't get any better than this, and this bike's affordable, and it's an excellent value. This bike is at that point where price-wise it's bottomed out. It's not going to go any lower. It's only going up from here, folks. It's 12 years old, and it's a classic Honda quality and fit and finish and construction and reliability. So definitely Kaplan America approved. Good luck bidding, and God bless America.